Is it a false or a true twin flame? And if it's a false twin, why did you move through that experience? When is it going to be revealed once and for all? In this video, I will help you clarify all your doubts. Then I will share a bit of my experience and the lessons that I've learned. First of all, what is a false twin flame? So a false twin flame is somebody that you meet at a certain point in your life and that the universe leads you to believe that is your twin flame. At that point, you don't even know that it might be a false twin flame, and that's how your twin flame journey starts. Then what happens? You start to understand about twin flame and you understand that this is a healing journey. It's a self-discovery journey. So the cool thing about twin flames is that you share one consciousness. You are one being, one soul split into two physical bodies. What does it mean? When you heal, they heal with you in the same moment. And the natural process of twin flames is that you will come together with your twin flame the more you heal yourself. Now, what is a false twin? A false twin flame is somebody false, right? It's somebody that the universe brings you to think that they are your twin flame. In the moment in which you meet them, they will mirror you perfectly and they will behave as if they were your twin flame. Then what happens? You start to heal. Core upset after core upset, core block after core block. So a false twin flame, what will do? The more you heal yourself, the more you love yourself, the more you choose your union, the more they will stay away from you, the more they will get far and far away from you. If you take a core choice to love yourself, your true twin flame in that moment would have done the same core choice. If you notice that in the moment that you start to do serious core choices about your life that are really important for your life. For example, leaving a relationship that didn't serve you, leaving even a job that didn't serve you, start to work on your life purpose, fixing your relationships, fixing your health, working seriously on yourself like there is no tomorrow. If you see that you start doing that really consistently and you start to see real progress in your life in every area, then you really are living a good life. And what happens on the other side is that they are exactly the same person as when you met them, or they didn't move from their old life. They don't do anything. There is no consistent change in their life. If you are seriously working on yourself, you seriously have made huge changes in your life and they are still living the same life, they are exactly the same person, that is a clear confirmation that they are not your true twin flame. They are your false twin flame because they're not designed to make the same choices as you do. Any person will never make the same choices that you do except for your true twin flame. Your true twin flame is designed to make every choice the moment that you make it within yourself. That's why I'm saying that it's cool. That's a cool thing about twin flame is that you don't have to think about what they do because they will always do what you do because you're one consciousness, one being choosing at the same time. You literally are one soul, one big thing, organizing both lives at the same time in a way that we humans cannot understand. It's one being split into two that chooses in the same way and organizes the life perfectly for them to be always mirroring each other in every moment. So if the other person doesn't come any way closer to you, disappears completely from your reality, the more you hear yourself, the more you discover yourself, you actually discover things of them that were not matching you, that you actually see, actually, you know, this person is life path is so different from mine. Like we took a lot of different core choices during life, and how is it that I even thought that he was my twin flame? If you find yourself thinking about this stuff, like actually he's not like me, he's so different from me, he's not really the person I thought he was, I don't even recognize him, that's your confirmation. That's how you know that's not your true twin flame. These were the realizations I had and the things that made me realize that it was not my true twin flame. And I want to give you the lesson why this happens and why it might have happened to you. But before that, when is it revealed? When is it meant for you to know that it's a false twin flame? This is specific for you, for your path, because a false twin flame will bring so much stuff within himself, much more probably that you would have experienced with a true twin flame. And now I'm going there why this happens. But there is a specific healing that you need to do with a false twin flame, and the universe will keep redirecting you to them to make you believe they're your true twin flame until their purpose in your life is finished. You have to heal every single thing that is related to that person that you thought was your true twin flame. Every single thing, no exceptions. And until you're done with that, the universe will continue to tell you that that's your true twin flame. You need to get to the point when you are completely at peace with everything that they showed you. If they were with another person, like in my case, I moved through a third-party situation with my false twin flame, which was married with kids. That was a huge block for me to move through, but I needed to move through all of it. And until I healed that at the core, the universe kept me redirecting me to him until I got to the point when I healed so much and I started to have doubts because I realized that he was not the person that matched the twin flame that I felt in my heart. And that is when I realized that for the first time. But I wasn't finished. And so I asked for confirmation to the universe, and I was again redirected to him. And I was like, okay, if you say that's my true twin flame, I will trust you, I will continue, because that's what you're telling me. So I was again redirected to him. And I did another huge month of healing, 1 whole month. And then I got to the point when I had a huge realization. All the things came together, and then when I was like, it's my false twin flame, it was so clear. I was completely into a different place. All the things I was healing about him, I felt so distanced, like as if the person, me, that was healing all of those things, I felt like I was not that person anymore. I was like, I looked back and I was like, oh my God, like I feel like I'm a completely different person. Like I stayed 1 year behind this person healing over and over again, and I'm like, it feels like it never happened. That's the level of healing that you want to reach. You feel so at peace that you don't even remember the struggle you went through with this person. You don't even remember why you were in pain, why you wanted to be with them. That's when it's time for the universe to reveal to you that's a false twin. That's how it happened to me. With the moment I reached that point, it was 1 month after I had the first intuition. I was like, I don't care who my true twin flame is. I'm so at peace and so happy with my life. All the struggle I went through for 1 year, I felt like it never happened. It was like I woke up from a dream as if I was in spirit already and said, oh, it wasn't that hard. I finished that. Like, I'm done with that. Like, but it took everything out of me to heal that, to heal that fucking core block of the third party. It took everything out of me. And so I asked again, can you give me please a confirmation that's a false twin flame? I received incredible signs that confirmed that over and over, like things you would never believe, but it was needed for me. And that's what you can do as well. But the point is that it is revealed that it's a false twin flame when you're really finished with them, when that person has played the whole game they need to play in your life. Like they played everything within you. And now we go to why it happened and the lesson behind. So the point is that a false twin flame will fall away. They are designed to take different choices as you. You are designed to heal, and they are designed to not heal. Some people even experience them like leaving country. Like as soon as they start to heal themselves, they start doing the healing journey, their false twin flame even left the country. That it was like a clear sign of the universe, like this person is actually getting away, not getting closer. A true twin flame, however, would have reflected back to you every time you hear yourself. But there is a but here, and this is, I believe, is the reason why I experience a false twin flame. A true twin flame will always choose as you. If you choose to heal, they choose to heal. But what happens is that, think about this scenario, okay? You have a huge of shit within yourself, like it was in my case. If it happened with my true twin flame, it would have been probably a back and forth so long that it would have taken years. Why do I say that? Because a true twin flame will always come back to you every time you hear yourself. So you hear yourself, they come back, and then you're like, oh yeah, you can be together, but you're not healed enough to be together because you have so many other blocks, so they go away again, and then you heal again and they come back, and so on, back and forth. This is a waste of time, a waste of energy. The beauty of a false twin flame is that they will leave your life immediately as soon as you heal yourself. So you will enter into deep separation alone. Like they will not like contact you ever. You get to really get deep and intimate with yourself and with God. That's the whole purpose of a journey. Because you're focusing on a false twin flame, you're not calling in your true twin flame. So your true twin flame will stay doing his path, is on his own. It doesn't come into your life to interrupt you during your healing, and you will go very fast, very quickly to the end line doing your healing based on the things that your false twin flame showed you. Basically, your false twin flame is a summary of all the things that you need to heal in order to be with your true twin flame. And if you're very diligent and very motivated and committed as I am, you will take all of the things one by one, every single feeling, every single upset, and you will heal them all by yourself in the separation period that God granted you for you to take care of yourself and move through those upsets alone without distraction. So a false twin flame, it's the biggest gift and the biggest shortcut you could ever ask on your twin flame journey. There's people that are on the twin flame journey for years, even 30 years, 20 years, because until you are healed, you cannot be with your twin flame. And so a huge mountain, a huge challenge, it's much better for you to move through all together and then be at peace so that you can be with your twin flame. If you resonate with this approach, if you want to work with me, if you want to heal separation as fast as possible or build your life purpose as fast as possible, as I did it in 1 year. Jesus, I cannot believe the life that has been my past year. Anyway, if you're really motivated to do it the fast track, you can work with me, and I always link all my information below in the description. If you want to know more in details how to navigate your twin flame journey, what kind of mindset is it required for you, I suggest you to check this next video